Good evening, welcome. Nicholas Kunti here with King Visions Forex. Thought I want to come here today and give you guys a little bit of a weekly preview and show you some of the trades we're actually monitoring and looking to or facilitate trade in this week. So here we have Audi JPY. We'll jump into this without any further ado and start looking at this weekly chart. Now, when we walk this thing down, we see price came down. We've been having a nice, good, great downtrend for the past couple years here. We get down here and we finally break this 76 area. We have price breakthrough. We come back up and retest this area, get a rejection, and then we have a nice rundown based on the corona pandemic. Then we start back getting a retrace, trending back uptrend on optimism of the economy's opening back up and the potential for a V-shaped recovery. Come right back up to this same 76 level and we drop. Get a nice red candle. Got about a 50% retracement of the last weekly candle. We did get a little bit of resistance here at this 50-day EMA, so we're going to be keeping our eyes, particularly at this area, to make a decision or facilitate trading. Now, as we work our way down into the daily chart, we're going to see a little bit more definity. We have price drop down. We have price coming back up, made the trend on the news perspective of the economy reopening within the year or being back in full run. But just kind of looking at some of the financial data, balance sheets, we don't agree necessarily with that scenario. So we're actually going to be looking to go bearish with Audi JPY. Now, the way we're going to play this trade is if the trade does bounce here at these resistance levels, we'll wait for the trade to come up to around this area, around 75, and we're looking to sell that rally. We do have our trajectory line here pointing, giving us a nice little slope or trajectory of the, the higher highs and higher lows being, or excuse me, the lower lows and the lower highs being formed. So we'll look to play and sell any rallies. We do get a clean break here around the 72.80-ish area. We'll be looking to facilitate trade to the downside and looking for some good momentum. You guys see this is a great risk to reward trade. We're looking to take profit around 6,500 over the next week or two. So this is more of a swing setup. You guys can, scalp in and out of this, take 100 pips, get in, get out. As far as resistance, once again, if the price did break down, we're going to be using around this 74 area above this tail here as a point of stop loss. If we do move up, we'll be selling into this rally, stop loss up above these tails. So that'll be our AJ walk down. We're also looking heavy this week into Euro JPY. So we'll dive into that chart now. So as far as us, we like to start our perspective on a weekly time frame. So you see here, haven't really used these particular EMAs, but we do use them as dynamic support and resistance. So they do give us, potential areas where the market can reject or bounce off of. We see market came up previously, broke this level, 124 level, came back, retest, couldn't quite get there. Had a nice little downtrend. We came up, big green candle, started to give us a rejection here. And we got a nice move, probably about 78.2 Fibo retracement. Let's see what else we have here. To retracement. Same kind of scenario. We're going to be looking for if price does pull up. We'll be looking to sell off some of these areas. Give me a second. Let me pull up my actual chart work because that's not the chart. Here we go right here. The chart I already have this kind of marked up for you guys. So we have this zone here around this 21 through 22 area where we'll be looking. Don't see price generally pushing over, so we are trying to sell into any rallies. We do have our trajectory line here, and if we break lower, we're going to be looking to sell after this actual support area. Also, our 20-day EMA, looking for a break of that, giving us a sell signal. Nice risk to reward, about 600 pips. We're looking for chart lows. Great tool we like to use in our trading is that Bollinger Band. The spreading of the outer and the lower band shows volatility in the market. Tight shows less volatility or less movement. So we're looking for a nice little correction here. Once again, we break. We're going to be selling into that. You guys will have to actively manage your trades. This is a swing trade approach, but you can just kind of get in, scalping. Here we like to let our trades ride, like or let our trades pay us for as long as they're going to pay us. No need to be entering in and out of the market, adding more risk, um, to our account balances. So nice zone here. Don't see price really breaking above that. Got a trajectory line waiting for the break of the like around the 120 area. We'll be looking to take this on down to the downside. As far as to walk through this trade a little bit more, when we finally got the break of this 121, we see it come up, couldn't actually break, gave us some nice tails, drop down, came back up, couldn't break, formed a typical pattern traders like to look for, which is the double top. Came and gave us a nice move on the Corona. Then we had all this boost based on fiscal policies. We have Euro bond being considered. We had, risk on in the market. So the stock market and Euro benefited for the stock market rise. JPY, of course, risk haven currency, so it suffered for it, giving us a nice push up. We come up here and we do see a nice pin bar that was formed, great sell signal. So we got in pretty much over at the top and been selling this thing down ever since. We're going to be holding some of our positions, but we're looking to add as we get any rallies. We'll be selling opportunities. Any break of this area, we'll be looking to participate even lower to once again at 114-ish area. Potentially, if we do see a nice break below this, we may, take some money off the table, take some risk off the table, book some profits, and look to just hold a portion of that position. And we're gonna ride this thing out. Hopefully, we'll go ahead and it plays in our direction. Want to get momentum. Last thing, once again, you guys do have to kind of manage these trades based on your own particular strategy, how you're coming into the market. If you want to check every, 4 hours daily is kind of what we prefer. You guys will be able to manage, take some profit, maybe add some positions. But that's going to be the scope of a couple of trades we're looking for. Feel free to share this out. Should try to provide you guys some value. And I will actually add our public group in the chat. So you guys are more than welcome to, join and kind of see some of the ways we're profiting in this market. Thanks for your time. Like, share, and subscribe. Hello.